Armand's not happening. I understand. You can't leave her now.
Not yet.
I wouldn't want you if, knowing what you know, you left her now.
I love you.
I love you too.
Does she, though? Tony Goldwyn left our hearts pounding on this season finale of Scandal, and he's found a new way to get our blood pressure up on his new series, The Divide. Please welcome back Tony Goldwyn. We've been doing this kind of selfie thing with people at home, and we're loving them, so we're going to make you part of it. So I'm going to get out of the way, and you're going to strike a little pose. Everyone home, get your cameras in selfie mode, and there you go.
Here. Okay, got it. Wait.
Yeah, there you go.
Ready?
Take a picture.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
All right, and then you send it in, you guys. Hashtags of you. Hi, how are you? Welcome.
I'm great.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited about your new series, The Divide. You are a co-creator in it. What inspired you to do this?
Well, a few years ago, I made a film called Conviction, which was a true story based on an Innocence Project case where a man was convicted of a murder he didn't commit and spent 18 years in prison, and his sister became an attorney to try and get him out.
She did.
We talked about that. And so every story I heard of these cases of the wrongfully convicted are just extraordinary. And I thought this is a tremendous opportunity to create a television series that explores not just these cases, but the impact of a violent crime on everybody associated with it. So The Divide isn't really a legal show per se, and it doesn't just say, look at our big bad system. It really looks at the moral ambiguities of our system and as a kind of metaphor for the things we face as human beings all the time. What is the truth? What's right? What's wrong? If we think we're doing something for a higher purpose and we know we're right, what kinds of moral transgressions do we make along the way? And, so that's what we're trying to do.
And as you just said, The Divide takes us inside an intense death row murder case. I think we have a clip to show everyone, correct?
Yes.
Jenny Butler witnessed her family being butchered by Jared Binkowski. He was proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. His appeal for clemency denied. And now you're standing here telling me that the murderer's rights are more important than the victim's?
No, that's not at all what I'm saying.
If that verdict had gone the other way, this city would have burned to the ground. And what happens when this gets out? You gonna take responsibility, Clark? You gonna put out the fires?
So tell us about this clip.
Yeah, well, so you just saw Adam Page, the DA of Philadelphia, played by Damon Gupton, who's so awesome.
He is amazing.
At this point, he made his career 12 years before on a very high-profile, racially inflammatory capital murder case outside of Philadelphia where an affluent black family was murdered supposedly by 2 white guys. And he put them away. He had DNA evidence. He had the works. It seemed to be a perfect case. Right on the eve of one of these guys being executed, someone from our fictionalized Innocence Initiative, basically the Innocence Project, played by Paul Schneider, uncovers a piece of evidence that calls this into question. And Adam ain't having it. And he wants to make sure that the right thing is done. And this case that seemed open and shut begins to unravel. The other protagonist, really, of our show, played by Marin Ireland, who is an intern at the Innocence Initiative, she finds this obscure piece of evidence and basically pulls a thread and starts, a roller coaster ride.
Well, speaking of unraveling, we last left you on Scandal. I love that you're attracted to these like dark kind of, gray area roles. But let's see. The love of your life has left. Your son dies again. And your wife has been raped by your father. Just another day on Scandal.
Another day on Scandal.
How is that going to play out in the next season?
I don't have a clue. I think we should do like a little poll here and see who's right. Let's have like a betting poll. I have no idea. You know, I've learned not to have an opinion. Shonda Rhimes surprises me every week, and I'm as shocked as you guys are.
So Whoopi talks to the camera every time that you guys
He knows all about
Don't make that call.
Why are you calling him? Why are you stringing him along? Stop it, stop it. Then, listen, I want to just talk back to the project, because this is something you really put your heart and soul into. And you directed the first two. Are you going to be directing any more of them?
Yeah, I will. I couldn't, because of Scandal, direct more than the first two. So I am executive producing it and, you know, was basically overseeing it while we finished the first season. But next, if we get a second season, which is all up to you guys, frankly, and I highly recommend it. If you couldn't tell. So yeah, I want to.
Now, I want to talk about somebody you met, President Obama.
I did.
How was that? What did he say to you?
Thrilling and surreal. One as I went up to meet him, he put out his hand and he said, "How's it going, Mr. President?" He said to me.
How great did that feel?
He's a fan of the show, right?
He certainly acted like he was. I'm amazed that the President of the United States actually has time to watch Scandal. But
there's other presidents that are fans of the show, like Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton is. Here's the Bill Clinton thing. I was last year at a Clinton Foundation event, and I had never met the president. I met him once in a big room, and he wouldn't have remembered me. But I was with my daughter, and I said, "Okay, so the president's over there. How do we get to meet him? Like, is there a protocol? Do we have to be introduced, or what do we do? Well, maybe we'll go stand near him." And you know, all of a sudden he sees me, and he's like, "Tony, hey, man." And he comes across the room and puts out, he said, "I love the show. I love the show." I'm like, "Thank you, Mr. President."
We have a lot of people that are fans of the show. Let's take a look at some of those selfies that came in. Aww, so cute. I don't know why everyone looks shocked in the photos. Okay, there we go. I love it. Well, thank you so much, and good luck to you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks to Tony Goldwyn. The Divide premieres Wednesday night on WeTV. We will be right back.
Modern Family star Julie Bowen's on the couch Thursday.